Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Udoh, and every week I share content that you can implement to improve your personal finance and grow your wealth. So thank you very much for tuning in. In today's topic, we're going to discuss why saving money will keep you poor. Now, before we jump right in, I just want to have a little disclaimer. I am not a tax professional. I am not a financial advisor. I am just a regular guy on YouTube, just sharing some of my life experiences with my subscribers to help you master your personal finance and grow your wealth. So now that we have that out of the way, let's jump right in. Now, why do I say saving money will keep you poor? Well, it is good to save money. However, you need to have a reason why you're saving the money. Now, if you look at interest rates today in savings accounts, you'll be lucky if you get 0.5%, and that's per year for your savings. So imagine having $100,000 and putting your $100,000 into a savings account for a whole year, earning 0.5% interest with a 0.5% APY. Now, at the end of that 1 year, your $100,000 will be worth nothing because you haven't factored in inflation. So inflation is what decreases your purchasing power. So $100,000 10 years ago had more purchasing power than $100,000 today. So imagine saving your $100,000 for the next 10, 15, 20 years. When you finally decide to use that money, because of inflation, it's eroded the purchasing power of your money. So saving money is great. However, you should only save money for emergencies. But anything over what you need for an emergency, you have to invest the money. Money hates to sit there. Money hates to be idle. So when you have money sitting in a savings account, what do you think your financial institution does with the money? They invest the money. They invest the money in loans. They invest the money in buying assets that actually generate income for them. So having your money sitting in a savings account is bad. Okay, you need to have some form of emergency fund, which in your case it could be equal to maybe 3 to 1 year worth of your living expenses, but that's it. Anything over that, you should be investing. You should be investing in income producing assets such as real estate, such as starting a business, such as investing in other assets like in the stock market. So you never want to have your money sitting in a savings account, because at the end of the day, you are not making that money grow. Your goal should be to make sure that your money grows. Now, when you have money sitting in a savings account, then you're being lazy. Okay, I'm sorry to say, but you're being lazy. You want to make your money active. You want to keep your money working for you. You want to send your money out there to get more money for you, but not just sitting in a savings account. Because when you put money in a savings account, somebody else makes use of that money. Your financial institution uses that money for loans. So for instance, if you are earning 0.5% interest on your $100,000, and that's for the whole year, that's 0.5% for the year, not for the month, but for the year. Your financial institution turns around and loans your $100,000 to somebody else or to a bunch of people. Either somebody wants to buy a car, somebody wants to start a business, somebody wants a personal loan. So they chop up your $100,000 and loan that money out at maybe 5% or 10% or 15%, whatever interest rate. So anything over the 0.5% you're being paid is profit to the financial institution. So why don't you become your own financial institution? Why don't you become a lender? Why don't you, put your money to use? Okay, invest the money. Send your money out there to get more money for you. So you can start a business, you can buy real estate, you can do so many things with your money and earn a better return than getting 0.5%. Now, don't get me wrong. Make sure you have an emergency fund set up. Okay, whatever you're comfortable with your emergency fund. But anything over that is dead money. You have to make sure that you invest your money. You got to make sure that your money goes out there and earns more money for you. So saving money, I see this all the time. I'm in the financial sector and I see so many people, they've worked all their lives, they've saved up all their money, but now they're still relying on Social Security check every single month to make ends meet. That should be a wake-up call for you. So I'm not sitting here telling you that I have achieved what I need to achieve, but I'm working towards it. I'm making sure that I don't find myself in that position where you're retired and you can't even get to enjoy your retirement because you're always stressing about money. But you saved your money all these years. But because of what I told you at the beginning of this video, there's something called inflation. Inflation erodes the purchasing power of your money. I don't care whether you're in the United States, whether you're in Africa, whether you're in Europe, wherever you are in the world, there is something called inflation. So no matter what currency you're dealing with, there's something called inflation. And inflation erodes the purchasing power of your money. So your goal while you're still young, your goal while you still have the means to earn an income is to make sure that you don't save all this money in a savings account. You want to make sure that you have a little bit set aside for emergencies because life happens. Your car breaks down, your dishwasher breaks down for those that have one. Things happen, life happens, emergencies come up. However, you want to make sure that you are investing your money to generate more income for you. That's the key. Not saving. You can't save yourself to wealth. You can't save all your money to wealth. Look at all your successful investors. They don't save their money. Yeah, they have a low savings, but they actually invest most of their money in income producing assets that churn money every single month, and that funds their lifestyle. So my advice to you is, while you're still capable, make sure you don't put all your money into a savings account. Yes, it is great to save money. However, you should have a plan for your money. You want to make sure that you invest your money. You want to put your money out there to work. There is something I read a long time ago, it could be a fable, I don't know, but basically it was a father had some three sons, and he gave each son some money. So let's assume he gave, each son $5,000 or 5,000 pounds sterling or 5,000 euros, whatever you want to use for your currency. The first child or the first son takes the money and buries the money because he didn't want to lose it. He was too scared to lose the 5,000 dollars that his father gave him. The second child decided to invest some of that money to trade, but he only made a little bit of returns. But the third child went all out and was able to invest that money and 10x the money. So his father gave him 5,000, he was able to 10x the money. So now he ended up with 50,000. When the father came back and called all three sons together and said, "Hey, first son, what did you do with the money?" "Oh, I buried it in the backyard because I didn't want to lose it." The father shook his head. "Second son, what did you do with the money?" "Well, I traded with the money and I was able to earn back X amount." And the third son, father said, "What did you do with the money?" He said, "I was able to 10x the money you gave me, so now I have $50,000. So the father said, "Great job, my son." He took the money from the other sons and gave it to the third son and said, "You are the only one that knows how to manage money." So don't be like the first son or the second son where you bury the money in a savings account, or you bury the money under the ground or put it in your pillow, okay, because you don't want to lose it, because of the fear of losing the money. You have to get that money to work for you. Money hates to sit around. Money loves to be put to work. That's what money loves to do. which is why you have investors. They invest their money into projects, into businesses, into acquiring assets. That's how you should think. Okay, so I hope this video came to you at the right time in your life. Okay, so I hope you found value in this video. If you do, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button and also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube will notify you of my latest videos. So thank you so much for being here, and remember, you cannot save yourself to wealth. You have to make sure that you invest your money. That's the only way you can become wealthy and financially independent. Okay, so thank you very much for being here, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.